Hey guys, and welcome to Blackash Plague. We're going to be trying something different today. I think we're going to try and develop a game using RPG Maker VX Ace. And I want you guys to help me, I want to make a game together and like start a new series on the YouTubes. And we're going to try and make a cool RPG, retro old school game. And we're going to call it Blackash. So think of it, the game title's Blackash. I've already got kind of an idea what we can use for this. It's going to be like a, a Doctor Who slash Matrix, it's going to be, sorry for saying, it's going to be one hell of a mindfuck game while we're going to try and make it anyway. So, okay. So we start here, absolutely nothing. And what I always love to do, I've made a couple of games with RPG Maker VX. Don't ask me to give them to you because I don't have them anymore. They're on my old laptop or on my old computer before they died and all that rubbish. You can get this on Steam for me it's €60 I think it was, but I bought it on a sale, so it's even better for me. So I always love start making intros. That's one of my favourite things to do. So we're gonna have to change the thingy here into interior. It doesn't really matter as long as I can get this black one here. That's all I want. I'm gonna get rid of all that, and also get rid of all of this stuff like here. No, that's animations. I don't want to get rid of the animations yet. I'm going to make everything custom, even custom graphics, custom animation, and all that stuff. We're going to make it all custom. We don't want to use these kind of things. I might use the character maker, because just so we can get one of these pictures as well, because it's a lot better having these pictures added onto it. So we're going to change the max here, not to 101. We're going to change that to 1. Let's change all these to 1. Skills. I'll keep the skills so we can have a base to work on. Items, we're going to change it to 1. Weapons, also we'll keep them as well, just to you know what I mean. You do know what I mean. And also enemies and stuff. We might add different scripts. I'm bad at doing scripts. I can work with the basics of RPG Maker VX. So if you guys have any tips, like add this script because it will make the game cooler, or change the fighting style, because I really hate turn-based fighting like this. I'd rather walk around with a sword and punch the hell out of monsters instead, which is possible. I used to have that. I found a script on the forum and I downloaded it and it was cool, but I can't remember where to find it. So if I find it, then we'll have it. That would be pretty cool as well, because it's a lot better. I don't like turn-based fighting, but that doesn't matter at the moment, because at the moment we're going to have to make the intro. That's going to be an important bit. So what I want to do first is the actor. I swear I changed it to 1, but I pushed cancel probably. So this is Eric. Well, Eric doesn't exist anymore. We're going to type him right now as unknown. Not because we don't know what to call him, but I want to have him invisible for the intro, because I don't want to be able to see this. I want that to be gone. Class, there is no classes at the moment, so also add number 1. Number 1, unknown. So I want to make this together, and how I want to make this together is like you guys give me tips on to progress the storyline, also throw in a funny few quests there, or maybe even Easter eggs, and hopefully we'll complete this game. We'll make it large and fun, and I'll be able to hopefully compress it, because RPG Maker has like this compressing limiting, and I can't compress it over a limited amount of MB. And I also love adding my own voice narration in it. I also love adding my own music into it and all that stuff. Everything I love to do custom. I always do everything custom, and I always start out with using this crap and then changing it once the game is almost finished. Almost finished. But when the game's almost finished, then I like to redo all these graphics here, like change them up, make my own style, make them cartoony or whatever. Maybe I can find an awesome designer within the Plague. Is there an awesome designer in there within the Plague? Maybe. I'll probably see in the comments below. But what I usually do in the meantime is I just give everything its own colour. Like this is going to be purple, purple wall, green wall, a yellow wall, and later on we can change it into what we want it to be. So actor unknown, classes unknown. That doesn't really matter yet. Skills, you have no skills, you suck. Also here, you suck. You are absolutely nothing. Nickname Silver Reaper. No, you don't have anything. Max level, you can't become anything. You don't have a description either. You have nothing. You don't even have a character graphic. I want to just use these for the intro. So you see here, poof, he's gone away. So now I can add an event. And how are we going to start this off, guys? How are we going to do it? Events, here we go. how are we going to start this? Well, let's create a new event anyway. We're going to call the event, not intro, we're going to call it intro. That would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? We're going to make this an auto run. So once the game starts, it's going to automatically run this event, and that's going to be the intro. Below character, it doesn't matter, you can't see it anyway. But the priority, it can be below characters. That means when your character walks over it, the event will be under the character or above the character, you know, as you're walking under something. And the same as characters, that means you can't step onto it and it can't step onto you. It's because it's at the same height as you. You have walking animation. That is if you have characters, they can walk. Stepping animation is like if you have let's have a look here quickly. I'm random clicking and I'm hoping I'll find it quickly. Like flame, if I have the stepping animation, I have this flame. That flame will go through all of these 6 sprites and it will animate it automatically. Direction fixed, that means it will always be fixed. It will be fixed on the precision, it will be fixed on the animation. Through it, I'm not really sure. I've never used that one. So, but this doesn't matter because we can't see it anyway. So how are we going to start this? Well, I was thinking if there was being a war between, like, this is when it's going to be Doctor Who based. There was a war between the humans and machines, and that's when, you know, the Matrix comes in a little bit as well. There's like this war between humans and machines. Machines became too intelligent, you know, because of the AI. They became very intelligent and they decided to flee planet Earth and create their own artificial mechanical planet. And, you know, the leader of the machines, they see the humans as, you know, slave traders and abusers because they make machines do all their work whilst they do absolutely nothing at all. And he starts a war against, well, he doesn't start a war, he actually attacks planet Earth, forcing a few survivors of planet Earth to flee planet Earth and go to Mars or another planet and rename that planet into something else. And then they discover things on that planet which make them advanced humans, and that starts a new race. So you have machines versus advanced humans, and that's when the war goes on. And the advanced humans, you know, bless a holy man. Well, they don't bless a holy man, they bless a man and make him holy or whatever, some different other kind of ritual that makes him some kind of, you know, Superman. And the machines, they develop a plague called Blackash, and they use it against the advanced humans to destroy the advanced human race, but also at the same time it destroys the machine race. And because that guy got his super secret ritual, and this is when you guys are going to come in to help me actually build up the storyline, because of that blessing he survived the war and he has the power of time travel, and he also, you know, he has different kind of powers. I don't want it to be like a Superman, I just want it to be simple, you know, like the Doctor from Doctor Who. He can travel through time, he can speak every single language, and he has a big blue box, you know, something very simple but still makes him absolutely awesome. And he can travel through times, and then in the main storyline we go to different times and we have many quests in that time period, and also there's a gigantic main quest that you have to, you know, complete to get onto the next level, this and that. And that's when you guys come in. So let's start doing it. Let's do the intro. I've got a lot of typing to do and the microphone's in the way, so I'm gonna have to switch this around like that. I hope you guys can still hear me. So it was the year 3013. We're going to do 1,000 years in the future. There we go. We have a timeline, and we also have 1,000 years to play around with. It was the year 3013. That's what it is. Why won't my keyboard work again? I don't like normal backgrounds. I use dim backgrounds, but seeing as this is black anyway, we could also just use transparent, but let's just use dim. Put it at the bottom. You can also put it, you know, at the top here, like here. I could put it in the middle here, I could put it in the bottom here. We're going to leave it at the bottom. We do not want a face graphic. And you can see here will be a preview. It was the year 3013. Wait, we say 2012, so why can't I say 3013? What the hell? So I think, yeah, it was the year 3013. Show text. There was a war between the we're going to do advanced humans here, and this is when you guys are going to come in. Guys, think of a name for the advanced human race. Think of a name. That's your job. Dim the background. So it was the year 3013. There was a war between the advanced humans and the... Oh god, my keyboard does not want to connect. And the... And here we're going to do machines. And that's also... I want you guys to think of a name for the advanced humans and the machines. And I want to keep the intro storyline... I've already told you guys basically what the storyline's all about, you know. But I want to keep it a mystery. I don't want to give too much information away at the start. I want you to develop and you discover the storyline whilst playing the game, you know. You find out more about this character you're playing. You want to find out that he was in the war. He was blessed. He became a holy man. He survived. He got this power and he found this in his planet. You know, I want you to find that out whilst playing. I don't want everything to be put on a plate for you at the start, the beginning of the game, because that's no fun. You want to, you know, you want to discover these things. So in the year 3013, there was a war between the advanced humans and the machines. The machines. Oh my god, what the hell? The machines developed a plague that they called Blackash. I mean, that's a pretty good name, isn't it? I mean, Blackash, that's a strong name for a plague, you know. It sounds like it would wipe the complete shit out of you and your family and everything. So they developed a plague called Blackash. Let's see if there's no typos in here. I think that... No, that's not a typo. Jesus Christ, I type in the word plague every single day like 1,000 times. And I still question if I'm typing it right. They called Blackash. They used the plague. They attacked the plague. They... Ooh, writer's block. Writer's block. They... called Blackash. That they used... that they used to wipe out the advanced human race. Dim background, blah blah blah. Insert another one. Not knowing that it also would that it would also wipe out their race. Not knowing that it would also wipe out their race. Dim background, bottom. And you know, this is pretty cool. You know, I can go apply here and I could be like, Ron, excuse me for the horrible music, we have to change this. Oh no, wait, we can actually do that ourselves. I'll just get rid of it so we don't get our asses kicked. Where is it? Is it database? Yeah, it's database. Terms. It's not the terms, is it? Or is it the terms? I don't know. It's probably system actually. Theme. I don't want a theme. I've got to get rid of all of these. They are just bloody taking up a space. So save changes to Blackash. Yes, and we also want to change this. We also want to change the interface, the GUI, and also that background. We're going to customize everything. You won't even recognize it anymore. So, it was the year 3013. There was a war between, what you guys are going to name it, and the machines. And see, bomb, we found our first bug, I like to call them, and here's another bug. The machines developed a plague that they called... They used that to wipe out the human race, not knowing that it would also wipe out that race. And there you go. And it's going to keep on continuing because it's on an auto run. So there are a few things that we need to fix. Where is it? Normal here. Insert. No, not insert. What the hell are you doing? Edit. Dim background. And here, this is where that was a little buggy as well. Edit. That they called... The machines developed plague. That they called... Just go down there. That they called Blackash. They also wiped out the human race. You couldn't see these points, but I don't think the race is going to be longer than this. I think it's going to be a bit shorter, like, you know, 10 letters instead of 2 words encased in brackets. So I don't think that would need to be fixed. Not knowing that would also wipe that race. And then what you can do here, just to finish it so it doesn't keep looping, is erase event. So it erases that event, so poof, it'll be gone. It won't be in the game anymore. It'll be out of the system, so it can't auto run anymore. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if we can actually do any more. Man, developing this is going to take a long time, and these are going to be episodes full of absolutely nothing. I mean, what we've done in episode 1, we made an intro with text. That was pretty cool. It was the year 3013. Oh, come on, just work with me. There was war between the advanced humans and the machines. The machines developed a plague they called Blackash that they used to wipe out the human race, not knowing that it would also wipe out their race. Now, that's pretty cool and stuff, but of course we want maybe, you know, a little bit of animation. We want a little bit of animation in there, you know, a little bit of details. So it could be like, it was the year 3013, and then it fades here. It will fade like into a new world, where you can see like the world, what it will look like in 3013. There was a war between the advanced humans. You see a city full of advanced humans and the machines, and you know. And then you go to the machine world. The machines developed a plague they call Blackash. You know, you could like see them around in a laboratory. Well, there won't be a laboratory, they're machines, they don't give a shit. They'll be probably on their monuments, they'll be standing there developing the plague. They used to wipe out the human race, not knowing that would also wipe out their race. That's pretty much it for this episode, sadly. But we got an intro, we got a little bit of starter, so guys, don't forget to think of a name for the advanced humans, and also a name for the humans. And also start out thinking ahead, you know, think of some quests that we could add in, think of things that we can make the plot more mind-twisting and also strengthen the plot, and characters and backstories of the races and that stuff. We're going to develop this together just for fun, and then hopefully I can get it released and you guys can all play it for free, because I'm that kind of guy. So guys, if you like this series, give it a thumbs up. Show me how much you want me to do this, and show me how much you guys want to help me develop this game by, you know, posting the things that I just said, giving this video a like, sharing it around, favorite it. Hopefully we can make this one hell of a cool thing to do. And, you know, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. Bye bye.